Hey guys, this is Autocomp back for another video. I thought I'd make a quick response to xcornmuffinx X's video about his top 5 games for the Vita, as well as a couple of other responses to that. All very cool videos and channels, which for the two people who watch this probably already know about. So I thought I'd kind of throw up my list there now. Granted, obviously, I have a lot of games I haven't played yet, this being one of them. As you can tell, it's sealed. I will open this once I play 1 and 2, so expect a review on this in about 2028. But of the games that I have played, I played about maybe 36 Vita games. It has a pretty cool library, obviously not as good as the PSP, though I suppose if you hack your Vita, you can play PSP on it, or you can always, of course, buy PSP games digitally. Getting off track here, but I just want to say that I've barely began to scratch the surface of the library, so this list might change over time. These are all games that I haven't really played, but since I don't have my top 5 games out, I don't have a gaming shelf where they're organized or somewhere, stacked in boxes. I'm just gonna go ahead and pretend that this is the game I'm talking about. So the first game on my top 5 list is definitely going to be Net High. I actually don't have I have a physical copy of that I bought on eBay. It turned out to be a Chinese version, which, whatever, I'm not going to get into that. It was kind of annoying, but I played it digitally. It is one of my favorite games of all time. If you can imagine how stupid people are these days with Twitter and all the social media, it kind of rolls all that in, combines it with kind of an Ace Attorney type of game where basically you get judged on a streaming site by the number of likes you get. So hilarious, has a great story, great soundtrack, great voice acting, just awesome game all around. I enjoyed every minute of it. Highly recommend it. Net High, of course. Unfortunately, it is not currently available in English, and unfortunately for me, the kind of teased sequel will likely never see the light of day. But there it is. My first game on the list is Net High. Definitely check it out if you speak Japanese. The next game here, I actually do have this game on here. This is pretty, obviously not very hipster, very mainstream, but it is a good game, so I have to put it on my list, which is Persona 4, The Golden. I was actually pretty psyched when someone mistyped a news article and they said they were going to roll out Persona 4R, Persona 5R obviously, but I would definitely play this again if they decided to. I would love it if they remastered Persona 3 on a newer system. But anyway, that's all besides the point. Great game. I like the gameplay obviously, but also the story I really enjoy the story. I love the kind of camaraderie. I butchered that word, but basically just having friends and hanging out, and I really love that atmosphere. So that's Persona 4 Golden. Let's see here. This is another sealed game, which I'm sure is a great game. Will be on my list once I get around to playing it. But a game that I did play that I also highly recommend is Diva F Second. I actually have Project Diva F here. Now Diva F Second, this is the cheap re-release. Actually, no, this is actually the original release. Anyway, Diva F Second, though it really adds a lot of new touch controls, which kind of was whatever. I definitely recommend F and F Second for Vita, as they were originally intended. though the PS3 versions are real cheap now, so you might as well pick up both of them if you're crazy. But F2nd basically took all the good songs from the first 3 PSP games and upgraded the visuals and added a bunch of really good songs as well. And so for someone who hasn't played the PSP games, I highly recommend Diva F2nd. I've not yet played Future Tone or Future Sound, so those might be a better bet for I hear they have a lot of songs. Now I prefer the portable, so anyway, Diva F2nd is definitely in my current top 5 Vita games. Going through the list here, I don't think I actually have. I need 2 more, so I'm trying to think what else was good. Now another game that I definitely would have to add kind of my vote to is one which was in Playongo's video and was an honorable mention for SM Talks video, which is Criminal Girls. That game was just fun from beginning to end. Actually, the beginning is kind of slow to start, but once you unlock all the combat moves, it's just so fun trying to make kind of calculated risks as you, for example, near the end, you can get moves that require you to be in critical health. So you try to cast Cure that gradually heals right before they get hit. Then you can perform this move, and then they'll heal back from the brink of death. Anyway, just a fun game overall, and I would definitely recommend to Playongo to finish the platinum because there's a lot of extra content after just the first few endings. This is not Criminal Girls, but this is also pretty highly regarded. You can get this on the Switch now, so this is obsolete. And my 5th game, I did have a 5th game. I can't think of it right now. There are a lot of great games that for the Vita. Obviously this one is was already on the Wii, but you can't go wrong with the Vita version, and it has the DLC, of course, which you have to buy separately. So yeah, I don't like to go traditional, so I'm going to just stick with the 4 games, just to kind of shake things up a little bit. And and also this here, I don't know if you want to count them as 2 and 1, but together this is definitely a great deal. Good package. Danganronpa 1 and 2. I would have to also mirror Playongo in saying that Virtue's Last Reward, which Japanese title is I can't remember because it's kind of hard to remember. It's also a great game, but yeah, I'm gonna stick with those are my top 4 games for the PS Vita, and so yeah, I'll eventually probably come up with more. There's a lot of games that I really wanted to try that looks very good, like this Hanayamata Yokoso Live kind of rhythm game, I believe. Miracle Girls is another game that I really enjoy. It doesn't have a lot of songs, and I still need to finish it, but that's also a very good game. I think I've rambled on for long enough here. Utagumi 575 is also a very, very cool original game. Vocaloid, where you kind of stitch the words together. Yeah, and this is just a small, I just have a whole stack, as you saw in my earlier videos somewhere else. But definitely a cool system, and unfortunately didn't quite live up to its potential. But IAVT Colorful is also a fun game. Organ Rhythm I have not played yet. Let's see here, there's Science Gate. Anyway, I think you get the idea, so there you go, have it, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.